Success is not just about what you do, it's about how you think and how you speak. Your thoughts and words shape your reality. If you want to become a winner in life, you have to adopt a winner's mindset and speak like one. Here's the truth. Winners don't just get lucky, they think and talk with purpose, with vision, and with confidence. When you think like a winner, you focus on the possibilities, not the problems. You understand that challenges are a part of the game, but they don't define you. You think big and act even bigger. You speak with authority, but also with humility. Your words should be empowering, not limiting. Winners don't let circumstances define them. They define their circumstances. You shape your reality with your thoughts. Think of yourself as a winner. Always. If your goals don't scare you, you're not thinking big enough. Winners set high standards for themselves and take massive action toward them. Your words matter. Speak with certainty, but always leave room for learning. Winners express their ideas clearly without hesitation. Winners don't waste time on things they can't change. They focus on what's within their control and make those areas their strength. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Winners learn from their mistakes and don't let failure stop them. They use it as fuel. The way you talk to yourself matters. Winners don't allow negative self-talk to dominate their minds. Replace doubt with belief, fear with action. You become the average of the people you hang around. Spend time with those who uplift you, challenge you, and help you grow. Winners don't dwell on problems. They look for solutions and take decisive steps to fix issues. Always have a plan. Success doesn't come from one big act. It's the result of small, consistent efforts. Winners are disciplined in their habits day after day. Winners know that a grateful heart is a powerful heart. Appreciate what you have, and the universe will provide you with more. Your mindset is the foundation upon which your actions are built. It shapes everything you do, every decision you make, and every step you take toward success. If you want to change your life, the first thing you need to change is how you think. It all starts in your mind. Your thoughts are powerful because they direct your behavior, and your behavior creates your reality. If you think of yourself as someone who's capable, someone who's deserving, and someone who's determined, your actions will reflect that belief. You'll approach challenges with confidence, knowing that you have what it takes to overcome them. But if you think small, if you see yourself as weak or incapable, that's exactly what your actions will demonstrate. The way you think becomes the lens through which you view the world, and that worldview influences everything you do. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning, do you think about what you can achieve today, or do you focus on what might go wrong? Winners don't waste time worrying about what could go wrong. They focus on what can go right. Your mindset is a choice. It's up to you whether you view obstacles as roadblocks or opportunities to grow. The most successful people didn't just stumble into greatness. They made a conscious decision to think like winners and act accordingly. When you understand the power of your mindset, you realize that every action you take is either reinforcing a positive belief or feeding a negative one. Your thoughts and your actions are intimately connected. Change the way you think, and you'll start to see a shift in what you do. That's where the real transformation begins. It starts in the mind, but it doesn't stop there. It propels you into a future where your actions align with the success you've been in, and that's how you build the life you've always wanted. The biggest mistake most people make is thinking too small. They set goals that are safe, goals that won't stretch them or force them to grow. But here's the thing. Small thinking only leads to small results. If you want to change your life, you have to change the way you think. You need to think big, not just for today, but for the future you want to create. You have to imagine the highest, most incredible version of yourself, and then take action toward that vision. When you think big, you stop limiting yourself with the what ifs and start focusing on what's possible. Big thinkers are the ones who ask, what if I could build something that lasts? What if I could make a real difference? What if I could be the person others look to for inspiration? Big thinking forces you to push beyond the comfort zone and dream in ways most people won't even consider. It gives you a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, and a belief that the impossible is simply something that hasn't been done yet. But thinking big is just the beginning. You can't just have big ideas and wait for them to come to life on their own. You've got to act bigger. Most people are afraid to take the massive action required to achieve greatness. They start with a small step and then hesitate, unsure of the next move. But success doesn't come from hesitation. It comes from bold, decisive action. When you act bigger, you're not just making plans, you're making progress. You're not just talking about your dreams, you're doing something about them every single day. When you combine big thinking with bigger actions, you create momentum that's unstoppable. The more you act with purpose, the more you build your belief in yourself, and the more your vision becomes a reality. It's not enough to just have the idea. Execution is what separates those who dream from those who succeed. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Your biggest opportunities will require the biggest steps. You'll face obstacles, and things won't always go as planned. But if you've set a big enough goal, and you're acting on it with everything you've got, you'll break through and achieve things you once thought were out of reach. Think big, and then take action that's even bigger. The results you're capable of are far beyond what you could ever imagine if you allow your actions to match your dreams. This is the key to creating a life that goes beyond ordinary and into extraordinary. The way you speak is one of the most powerful tools you have to influence the world around you. Your words carry weight. They can lift others up or they can tear them down. When you speak, you have the opportunity to command attention, inspire change, and create connection. But there's a fine line between speaking with confidence and speaking with arrogance, and it's important to know how to walk that line. Confidence comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. It's about believing in your value and in your message, without needing to prove it to everyone around you. When you speak with confidence, people feel your certainty. They listen to you not because of the volume of your voice, but because of the strength behind your words. Confidence isn't about telling people how great you are. It's about expressing your ideas with clarity and conviction. You don't need to shout to be heard. You need to stand firm in your belief and express yourself calmly and assertively. Arrogance, on the other hand, is rooted in insecurity. It's about needing to prove something to others. Arrogant people often speak over others, dismiss their opinions, and make everything about themselves. They lack humility, and their words come across as self-serving rather than self-assured. Arrogance shuts doors. Confidence opens them. When you speak arrogantly, people may listen, but they won't respect you. They may even tune you out, and that's the opposite of what you want. You want your words to resonate with others, not make them feel small. Speaking with confidence means acknowledging your own value while also respecting the value of others. It's about being sure of yourself, but not in a way that diminishes those around you. People gravitate toward those who speak with humility and confidence because it makes them feel safe, heard, and understood. When you are confident, you project an energy that encourages trust. But when you are arrogant, you create division. It's a simple truth. People want to follow leaders who are certain but not arrogant, humble but not unsure. Confidence in your speech allows you to stand tall and stand firm, but always with an open heart and an open mind. When you speak with confidence, others will not only listen to what you say, but also see your potential. It's a force that draws people in, influences their thinking, and creates opportunities for collaboration. Speak with confidence, but always remember to do so in a way that builds others up, not tear them down. That's how you become someone others truly want to listen to and follow. One of the most powerful lessons you can learn in life is the importance of focusing on what you can control. We live in a world filled with distractions, problems, and obstacles, many of which are beyond our control. But what you can control is how you respond to those challenges, how you manage your time, and how you direct your energy. The key to success lies in focusing on the things you have the power to change and letting go of the rest. It's easy to get caught up in worrying about the things you can't control, the economy, other people's opinions, unexpected events. But the more you focus on what you can't control, the more you give away your power. You can't change the past, and you can't dictate the future. What you can control is your attitude, your effort, your work ethic, and your decisions. When you shift your focus from external circumstances to your internal response, you take charge of your life. Life is unpredictable and bad things happen, but winners don't waste their energy on complaints or blaming others. They look at every situation and ask, what can I control here? How can I make this better? It's not about denying the reality of tough situations, but about choosing to focus on what can be done to improve them. When you focus on solutions instead of problems, you start to see possibilities instead of obstacles. It's also important to remember that your attitude is entirely within your control. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. The power of a positive attitude is often underestimated, but it's the difference between someone who rises above adversity and someone who succumbs to it. When you choose to stay optimistic, keep a clear mind, and keep moving forward, you gain the strength to overcome anything. Your time is another thing you can control. How you spend your time is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. Time is the one thing that once spent, you can never get back. Focusing on what you can control means being intentional with your time, investing it wisely, avoiding distractions, and prioritizing what matters most. Successful people know that every minute counts, so they don't waste time on things that won't move them forward. Remember, focusing on what you can control isn't about ignoring the rest of the world. It's about taking responsibility for your own actions, your own thoughts, and your own choices. When you focus on what you can change, you empower yourself to shape your future no matter what's happening around you. Life doesn't always go as planned, but when you focus on what's in your hands, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make and how much control you truly have. Failure is often seen as something negative, something to avoid at all costs, but the truth is, failure is not only inevitable, it's necessary for success. It's a part of the journey, not the end of it. If you want to grow, to achieve, and to reach the highest levels of success, you have to be willing to embrace failure as a lesson, not a setback. You see, every time you fail, you are given the opportunity to learn something valuable, something that can push you closer to your goals. It's how you choose to respond to failure that makes all the difference. Too many people see failure as a sign that they're not good enough or that they should give up. They get discouraged, lose confidence, and quit. But here's the reality. Failure is simply feedback. It's a sign that you tried, that you took a chance, and that you learned something new. The most successful people are the ones who fail the most, but they don't let failure define them. They take each failure, analyze it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone for future success. When you embrace failure as a lesson, you free yourself from the fear of making mistakes. You stop seeing failure as something to avoid and start seeing it as a necessary part of growth. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has failed countless times. What sets them apart is that they didn't let failure stop them. They used it to fuel their success. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of the process. It teaches you what works, what doesn't, and how to adapt. It gives you the wisdom to make better decisions in the future. If you want to succeed, you have to stop being afraid of failure. Instead of fearing the fall, learn how to rise stronger from each one. Failure is not the end. It's the beginning of the next lesson, the next challenge, and the next opportunity. Every failure brings with it a nugget of wisdom that can only be gained through experience. The key is to take responsibility for your mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Don't waste your time on regret or self-pity. Get up, learn, and keep moving toward your goals. Each failure brings you one step closer to your ultimate success. In the end, it's not the failures that determine your success. It's how you respond to them. When you see failure as a lesson, you become resilient. You understand that failure doesn't define you. It refines you. It shapes your character, sharpens your skills, and builds your determination. So embrace failure. Don't fear it, don't shy away from it, and don't let it stop you. Use it to fuel your progress, learn from it, and keep pushing forward. It's through failure that you'll find your path to success. The way you talk to yourself is one of the most powerful influences on your life. Your inner dialogue shapes your beliefs, drives your actions, and ultimately defines the success you achieve. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, not capable enough, or not deserving of success, those thoughts will become your reality. But when you change the way you talk to yourself, when you begin to speak words of encouragement, belief, and positivity, you set yourself on a path to greatness. Positive self-talk is not about pretending that everything is perfect or ignoring the challenges that come your way. It's about creating a mindset that allows you to navigate those challenges with confidence, resilience, and a sense of possibility. It's about replacing negative, limiting beliefs with thoughts that empower you to take action and push forward, no matter the obstacles. If you want to achieve great things, you have to believe that you can. And the best way to build that belief is through the words you speak to yourself. Start each day by reminding yourself of your strengths, your abilities, and your potential. When you face a challenge, instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I am capable of handling this. I have what it takes. The more you affirm your ability to succeed, the more your actions will align with those beliefs. You might think that positive self-talk is just a small thing, but it has a profound impact on your results. Your words influence your attitude, and your attitude shapes your behavior. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough, your actions will reflect that lack of confidence. You'll hesitate, second-guess yourself, and doubt your abilities. But when you speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, you give yourself the strength to act boldly and decisively. Your mind is like a garden, and the thoughts you plant in it are the seeds that grow. If you plant seeds of negativity, doubt, and fear, that's what will bloom. But if you plant seeds of positivity, belief, and possibility, you'll cultivate a mindset that attracts success and fulfillment. Positive self-talk helps you take control of your thoughts and steer them in the direction you want to go. It helps you build the mental toughness required to face setbacks, stay focused on your goals, and keep moving forward. The truth is, we all have moments of self-doubt. We all face challenges that make us question whether we're on the right path. But when you learn to speak to yourself with positivity, you can push through those moments of doubt and stay committed to your vision. Positive self-talk is the foundation of success because it builds the self-confidence and mental strength needed to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. So pay attention to the words you speak to yourself. Replace negativity with encouragement, replace doubt with certainty, and replace fear with faith. You are your own best ally, and the words you speak to yourself will determine just how far you can go. Speak to yourself as though you are already the person you want to become, and soon enough your actions will follow suit. Positive self-talk is essential because it creates the mindset you need to take on the world and win. The people you surround yourself with play a significant role in your success. You've heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and there's a powerful truth to that. The people around you influence your attitude, your mindset, your habits, and your level of achievement. If you want to grow, to rise, and to reach the highest levels of success, you must intentionally choose to surround yourself with winners. People who challenge you, encourage you, and elevate you to be your best self. Winners are not just people who have achieved success in their own lives, but those who lift others up along the way. They are positive, motivated, and focused on growth. Being around them rubs off on you. You start to see the world through a lens of possibility. You begin to believe that you too can achieve great things. Winners don't settle for mediocrity, and they don't allow those around them to either. They inspire others to aim higher, dream bigger, and take more action. And when you spend time with such people, their energy becomes contagious. It's easy to fall into the trap of associating with people who are comfortable, people who are stuck in the same routine, people who complain and blame others for their lack of progress, but that won't get you where you want to go. Associating with the wrong people can drag you down, keep you in your comfort zone, and reinforce a mindset of limitation and excuses. Winners, however, have a different approach. They believe in personal responsibility and taking ownership of their actions and in making the most of every opportunity. They don't waste time complaining about the past or blaming circumstances. They focus on what they can do right now to move forward. Being around winners doesn't just motivate you, it educates you. You learn from their successes, but also from their failures. You see how they navigate challenges, how they think strategically, and how they deal with setbacks. Winners aren't afraid to share their experiences and wisdom, and when you position yourself among them, you gain insight that you can't get anywhere else. You pick up on their habits, their way of thinking, and their approach to life. And over time, this shapes your own thinking and behavior in powerful ways. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who don't have high aspirations, who settle for less, or who are content with mediocrity, you're likely to adopt that same mindset. If you want to succeed, you need to be around people who inspire you to be more, do more, and give more. These are the people who won't let you settle. They'll challenge you to step up, to push past your comfort zone, and to pursue excellence in everything you do. The company you keep determines the standards you set for yourself. If you're constantly surrounded by winners, you'll begin to adopt their thinking and their behavior. You'll raise your own standards, start taking bigger risks, and set your sights on achieving things you never thought possible. The power of association is real. The winners you choose to surround yourself with will either elevate you or hold you back. So choose wisely. The people around you should push you to grow, to expand your mind, and to believe in yourself. They should not only support your goals, but also hold you accountable to your highest potential. When you surround yourself with winners, you are investing in your own success. You are positioning yourself for greatness because you'll be constantly learning, growing, and being challenged to be the best version of yourself. Life is full of challenges, and the road to success is never a straight line. You'll face problems, obstacles, and setbacks at every turn. It's easy to get caught up in the negativity, to dwell on what went wrong, and to complain about how difficult things are. But here's the truth. Successful people don't focus on the problems. They focus on the solutions. Being solution-oriented is one of the most powerful habits you can develop if you want to succeed. Instead of allowing difficulties to paralyze you, you need to train yourself to think about how to overcome them. When problems arise, you have two choices. You can either focus on the issue and get bogged down in frustration, or you can shift your focus to finding a solution. Successful people don't waste time lamenting over the things they can't change. They know that energy spent on complaining or worrying is energy wasted. Instead, they put their efforts into figuring out how to turn a challenge into an opportunity. When they encounter a roadblock, they immediately start looking for ways around it, under it, or through it. The ability to think in solutions rather than problems is what separates high achievers from the rest. Problems will always come, but it's your response that determines your outcome. If you approach every challenge with a problem-solving mindset, you'll find that opportunities present themselves even in the toughest of times. Every obstacle is a chance to grow, to learn, and to prove to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. Being solution-oriented doesn't mean ignoring the reality of a problem. It doesn't mean pretending that things are always going smoothly. What it does mean is that you don't waste time complaining about what you can't control. Instead, you focus on what you can do. You take ownership of the situation and ask yourself, what's the best way forward? What can I do right now to improve things? When you shift your mindset in this way, you take back control of your circumstances, no matter how challenging they may seem. This mindset also breeds creativity and resourcefulness. When you're focused on finding solutions, you start thinking outside the box. You look for new angles, new strategies, and new opportunities that others might overlook. The more you practice being solution-oriented, the better you get at finding creative ways to solve problems. It builds resilience, confidence, and the ability to handle whatever life throws at you. You also have to remember that the best solutions often come from taking action. It's easy to get caught in analysis paralysis, to overthink things and never take the first step. But successful people know that the best way to find a solution is to start moving. Take action, make adjustments along the way, and keep pushing forward. Even if the first solution doesn't work, you'll learn something along the way that will bring you closer to the right answer. Being solution-oriented also helps you to stay focused on your long-term goals. It's easy to get derailed by setbacks and to lose sight of your vision when things aren't going well. But when you focus on solutions, you keep your eyes on the prize. You don't allow temporary setbacks to define your journey. You keep moving forward, no matter how many obstacles appear. At the end of the day, your ability to be solution-oriented will determine how successful you are. Life is not about avoiding problems. It's about how you respond to them. When you focus on solutions instead of problems, you turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth, improvement, and progress. Success is not about avoiding difficulty. It's about learning how to overcome it.